All right, we got part two of DJ Akademiks talking about his interaction with Dave Free and another representative from TDE when he went to Kendrick Lamar's concert in Detroit. The first part, he was talking about how I think he's talking to Dave Free or somebody else at the concert. And they said, yo, why did you allow that guy to come on your platform to say that we use bots? Now, since you went on your platform and you allowed him to say these things, now I'm in the Fed case. Well, now I'm being mentioned in the lawsuit with Drake. And then Akademiks trying to downplay his role, like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't. Nigga, yes, you did. You knew that something like this could potentially happen. Like, Akademiks is not a stupid person. He knows what his channel is capable of doing. He knows his influence. He knows his reach. He knows if he does something like this, this could lead to something else. So it's crazy how he's trying to downplay his role in media and his influence. Right? So when Dave Free approached him about it, he gonna act all oblivious and try to act like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Bitch, yes, you did. You knew exactly what you was doing. So that's the conversation that they had in the first video. So just to sum it up, now this is the continuation of the conversation that he had with Dave Free and some other guy.
Then Dave Free comes over. And Dave Free, he's like, let me talk to you for a second, bro. We go talk. And we get into, like, you know, that we've met each other. It was whatever, cool. And the, you know, his point subsequently ended at this, his point of interest or point of conversation subsequently ended with exactly what Anthony said. But at first he was kind of like, you know, I feel like he was almost asking me like, yo, bro, like, why are you doing this like that? And I was just like, what do you mean? You know? And I was asking him, I'm like, yo, you do understand I've been doing this for a long time. You understand my POV was going to lie a certain way. What do you mean? Get to a point where eventually he even says, like, bro, how much is he paying you for this? And I'm so stupid. In the moment, I'm thinking, wait, you think Drake paid me to come here? What the fuck? So I think I said, nigga, nobody knows I'm coming here. Even Drake, nigga, what the fuck? Like, what do you think Drake will pay to go to a concert? What the fuck? No, then he said, no. I'm like, pay you for like all of this shit that you're saying. And I'm like, huh? He's like, bro, like, I want to know what you're getting from this. And that's who I think he's a smart businessman. But that's when I was just like, wait, they thought Drake bought me? I've never been more insulted in my life. Chat. Nevertheless, I told him, I said, brother, let me just be honest with you. Most of the people I've supported the most in hip hop, they've never given me a dime, including Drake. That's not how it works. I say, I'm in media. And I said, this is the reason why you do your thing, you do a great job managing, whatever. I'm in media. My job is not to extort artists. We make, like, and you know I'd be offended by when people say that. Brother, do I look broke? Like, when y'all see me, I'm dripping in diamonds, like, I got the cars, what the fuck? Why do y'all think a rapper could buy me? I shit on rappers. Not saying I can shit on Dot or Drake. When it comes to, nigga, 99% of these rappers don't got what I got. That is so insulting to me. I know how big I get. So I'm like, what? Please don't insult me like that. So I explained to him I've been doing this for a long time. For a very long time. And the idea that I could be paid to say or think or move like is absolutely ludicrous. What I did explain to him, though.
Bro, no, it's not ludicrous. Does he not understand how he looks and how he conducts himself? No, everybody think you're getting paid off. It's because of your behavior. It's because of the things that you say. It's because your biasness. You don't speak from a fan. You speak like someone that's getting paid under the table. So shut the fuck up with all this guilt talk. Everybody sees straight through you. That's why they say you compromise. Like, how? Yo, this is really crazy how he tried to downplay his role into this. And he can't understand why people say, oh my God, that Drake is paying you. Yes, bitch. Everybody think that Drake is paying you. Do you not see all the stupid shit you have done and said throughout the years on the behalf of Drake? You have purposely lied. You have purposely manipulated. You have purposely ran with false narratives, run with propaganda. Bitch, shut the fuck up. God Damn, this nigga get on my nerves, man. Bro, this dude, man, this motherfucker here. God damn, man. Yes, everybody thinks you're getting paid, and they have all the right reasons to think that you're getting paid by Drake. You suck his dick every live stream. Drake cum is pouring out of your semen. Pouring out of your semen. Drake cum is pouring out of your pores. You are oozing with Drake glaze all over your face. Everybody sees how you always on your knees for Drake. What are you talking about? God, this nigga get on my damn nerves.
My platform, it benefits us every time we're the center of everything. And he mentioned, Doc mentioned you. Doc could have went crazy. He didn't go crazy. And I said, I know. I pointed that out many times. But the idea that I'm getting paid by either side, and by the way, I'm not insinuating that's how they move or that's how they operate with people in the media. I'm not saying that. But I just have to speak for me. I tell them, as long as my platform is in the mix of everything, I always win. Win, lose, or draw. I always win. Other than that, the biggest winner of the battle was Big Ak. I don't know what y'all think. So the point is, I had to let him know, I hope that's not what you think is happening. He seems like he understood. And then that's when he went into Anthony Sala's point, which was, he had one direct question for me. He said, the only reason I came to talk to you, because I wanted to know how personal, and this is when I realized, I'm like, some of the shit that Drake said about this guy, and some of the narratives that's continued, it's affected him. And I understand why, because these are hurtful things that could affect anybody else. People have said things about me that hurt my feelings as well. He said, I wanted to know, is this just content, or is this something that you're carrying personally? And I was kind of like confused, because I said to him, wait, are you asking if I'm here to slide for Drake? Like, I didn't say that directly, but that's the thought. Are you asking that's what is happening here? But he was really interested to know how personal all of this back and forth is to me. Because he said, if it's personal to me, he made it clear it's personal to him. Well, we could get at it. And we got a bunch of people, left, right, and center, him and I both, we could get to it. And I said to the brother, and again, I'm watching him, and, his eyes, I'll say the eyes. It reeks of passion, and I understand why. I said to him, do you think that if it was that personal to me and it was smoke, I would come to your concert? What do you think? If I care that much about whatever you and Drake got, that I said if I see one of y'all niggas, something's gonna happen, why would I come to the belly of the beast?
This dude gets on my nerves, bro. He's trying, bro. Oh my God. Shoo, this dude gets on my nerves, man. So now that he's being checked, now he's trying to tootsie slide his way out of this. Bro, the way that you come off, Dave Free has every right to say, bro, why are you doing this shit? He has every right to press you about, nigga, do you know what you doing? And then you try to downplay, I don't know. Bitch, you know exactly what you doing. Now that you being checked, you want to, I'm just a social media. Nah, listen, you have to be held accountable for the shit that you say and shit that you do, especially with your platform. You can't just hide behind, I'm just a media personality. Nah. You know what you're doing, and you know why you're doing it. So now a nigga checking you, now a nigga pressing you, now you want to, I'm just doing my job. Nah, man. Nah. You got to do a better job at doing your job, or either stand on the shit that you say, because the way that you represent yourself and the things that you say make it seem like it's personal. You make it seem like you are getting paid. So if it's not personal and you're not getting paid, well then act like it. You can give your opinion, but damn, bitch, you pushing agendas. You running campaigns. You doing smear campaigns. You doing a whole bunch of extra shit that normal people don't do. You doing too much extra shit. So now he wanna tuck in his tail and be a little bitch when he getting checked. Now he want to just be the innocent media personality. Man, boy, this nigga gets on my fucking nerves, man.
I never said he was crying, but looking him eye to eye, he was passionate as a motherfucker about these things he was speaking about. Again, he landed on the point of there are a lot of things that have continued post-battle that is ultimately hurtful. Narratives, criticisms about people who aren't necessarily public figure. They mentioned criticisms about certain women that definitely affects them. And I agreed. And I said to him, it feels like, and he knows I said this. By the way, there was a guy, because I guess when Anthony Salad came over, and he had a couple guys with him, and it was about even. I think they doubled back, and they were like, yo, bring 2 more and then bring a nigga to record. I don't know. There was another nigga, he's over there like this. He's over there like this. And I'm like, there's no need to record me. I tell the whole story, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. You can't record me. There's no need to record me. I'm the recording. I go tell the story. I always tell the story. Like, there's nothing where like you put the video up like, that's not what happened. No. So, and I only noticed it because my guy afterwards, and I peeped the whole surrounding, he's like this the whole time. But really, you can hear the conversation. So PG Lang got the conversation somewhere. And if anything I'm saying does not reflect the actual reality of the conversation we're having, they have it recorded. They could absolutely put it out. So this guy recording, it's kind of being like, you know, again, if I'm saying anything that doesn't match the spirit, the energy, the words, the verbiage, the entire totality of the conversation, I give them permission, they can put it out, please. So, what else did he say? Yeah, so I said to him, I feel like some of the stuff that you're saying to me is misguided because you can't say it to him. And I'm saying him just I was referring to Drake, which he somewhat conceded to, saying, yeah, that's why also my energy is chill. And by the way, his energy was chill, my energy was chill. No, everybody was chill. I'm like, let's not act, everybody was chill. He says, yeah, like if I came out here tripping, it would be like I'm doing something or trying to do something to somebody when I really mean for it to be over there. And I said, yeah, I would agree. All in all, again, the final and main question was, is this personal or is this content and business? And I'm sorry, I've never met Drake. I'm sorry. I met Dot one time before he was famous. Brother, there's nobody bigger than the chat. I'm running my shit over here, okay? So whatever y'all call him, what I want to say to both sides, and again, I love Drake. Drake's my man. Like, I love Drake, but like, again, I'm not a Drake killer. I'm not top 5. My assessment of this whole thing, I think both sides need to take accountability. Yes, fans and media do have some accountability to take, but y'all can't say why this shit get to this level when y'all kicked it off by saying this man fucks kids. Then he also says, what?
Nobody said that he fuck kids. I hate that he keeps saying that. He said, hey, Drake, I heard you like them young. That don't mean kids. He always saying children. Who the fuck saying that that Drake wanna have shit? God damn, I hate this bitch. I mean, I don't hate him, but I dislike him very much.
Well, your kid ain't yours. Both of those are out of bounds. Both of those are out of bounds. But I've told y'all, this is the beef. This is the beef where if somebody got clipped, I wouldn't be surprised. They're talking hot. So I guess I'll leave it at this. Y'all go to Toronto in 2 days. They over there. They over there. Y'all got to go talk to them. Don't talk to me. Don't y'all say Drake don't even do a stream with me. Come on now. Y'all can't talk to me about that. Y'all know where Drake at? Drake know where y'all at? Other than that, man, just keep making y'all money. And by the way, here's the thing. The demeanor was not the demeanor of the winners last night. It wasn't. The performance was. Not the demeanor of anybody else. I do social media, so I know once you open Pandora's box, you can never close it. These fans are going to continue to torment. They're going to continue to bully, harass, dox. You get what I'm saying? They're going to do things way beyond the scope of what maybe 2 men face-to-face would do. They're going to do that. But once you open Pandora's box, it's open. And, you know, again, I know I play a very important part of media. So I will definitely accept that there's a role that maybe platforms like mine have.
It ain't no maybe. It is 100% you. What the fuck you talking about maybe? Ain't no fucking maybe, bitch. You play a huge part of all this bullshit that's going on. Just like you said, you're a part of the beef. You're always going to be the winner. How can you say, well, I don't care about Drake or Kendrick, but I'm going to be the winner at the end of this? So 1 second you want to be the winner in all of this, but then in the next second you want to be like, oh, well, I'm just an innocent bystander. No, you're not. You just said it yourself. You want to be in the midst of the beef. And how you run your platform and the things that you say plays a big part of how things can trickle down because of your platform. So you can't have it both ways where you're the biggest platform and, oh, I didn't know that this happened. Oh my God. Oh, well, now shut up, bitch. With great power comes great responsibilities.
As that maybe amplifies some of this Looney Tune behavior, I will say that. But let's be very clear. Y'all called him a pedophile. He say that man's kid ain't his and it's yours. Y'all man need to go thump it out, shoot it out, figure it out, or keep doing y'all thing. And just remember, as long as the bank account on the 1st and the 15th, they keep ringing, you won. Okay? It ain't that personal to me. But I could tell last night it's very personal. All right? Let's keep it going, chat. We're going to...
Man, shut the fuck up. Bitch is very personal for you. He trying to act it. Of course it's personal with them because it's dealing with them and they loved ones. They got money invested to this. They got a lot. Their career is on the line. What you mean? Well, of course it's going to be personal with them. It's his company. It's his people. It's his artists. Duh, motherfucker. His career is in jeopardy. Their reputation is in jeopardy. Of course it's going to be. Of course they're going to take it personal, you fucking idiot. Just like how you take it personal when you thought that Lauren lied on you. Didn't you see how you crashed out when you thought Lauren lied on you, but she didn't because she exposed your bitch ass for not going to the concert when you said that you was going to go? So you see how you flipped out? God, boy, this nigga gets on my nerves. Oh, well, they seem to take this personal. Well, it's not personal to me. The same way that you don't like it when people lie on you, right? You don't like it when people lie on you. So now they coming up and saying, bro, why you lying on us? And now you want to act like, oh my God, why is he taking this so personal? Oh, shut your bitch ass. God damn, bro, this nigga's a hoe. Y'all leave a comment down below, man. Y'all leave, man. This dude, Akademiks, gets on my fucking nerves, man. God damn, man, this nigga's a bitch. Now he trying to downplay his role in all of this. But yet he's the biggest, he's the baddest, he's big act. But then when shit get real, oh, I'm just a social media personality, shut your bitch. But then he's the first person crying when he thinks somebody lying on him. And now he gonna come on live stream to make it seem like Dave Free was crying, and he was taking this personal. The same way that you cried when motherfucking Saucy Santana came for that ass. Talking about, man, I could keep talking about this lane, but y'all leave a comment down below, man. Y'all let me know how you think of Akademiks nutting up after getting pressed, little bitch. I'm out.